Have you ever glanced down at your Galaxy Watch and had that spark of an idea, thinking, hey, I could build something for this? Well, you're in the right place because the answer is a resounding yes, you can. Today, we are going to dive into the complete developer's guide for this amazing wearable, taking you from that first flash of inspiration all the way to launch day.
Just think about it for a second. The wrist is some of the most personal tech real estate there is. It's always with you. So when you build for it, you're not just making an app. You're creating something that literally becomes a part of someone's day-to-day life, something they see, use, and rely on constantly. So let's talk about how you can get your big idea right there. So here's the roadmap for our little journey. We're going to start with the absolute basics, the platform itself. That's Wear OS. Then we'll open up your creative toolkit and see what you can build with. After that, we'll touch on the move from the older Tizen system, which is really good context to have. And finally, we'll wrap up with how to launch your project and where to find all the help you'll ever need. Okay, first things first. You wouldn't build a house without knowing about the ground you're building on, right? Same thing here. For the Galaxy Watch, that ground, that foundation, is the operating system.
And this is the most important thing to know right now. If you're starting a new project today, you are building for Wear OS powered by Samsung. This is the unified platform that brings together the best of Google's powerful services and developer tools. It's where all the new innovation is happening.
So what exactly makes a wearable OS so special? Well, it's not just a shrunken-down phone OS, not at all. It's built from the ground up to be super efficient and perfect for quick, glanceable information. It has to be incredibly smart with battery, manage all those complex health sensors, and juggle everything from notifications to apps to beautiful watch faces, all on a tiny screen. It's really the brains of the whole operation. All right, now that we understand the foundation, let's get to the fun part, your digital workshop. This is where the magic happens, where you actually start creating things. And you have some really fantastic tools at your disposal. When you step into this workshop, you'll see two main paths you can go down. You can kind of think of it like this. Do you want to build the entire car from the engine up, or do you want to design a jaw-dropping custom paint job for it? Both are awesome, both are creative, and both are super valuable. So, path number one is building a full-blown application. This is where you can really unlock the watch's potential. You can tap into things like the Health Services API to create powerful fitness apps, or build totally unique standalone tools that bring something new right to a user's wrist. The sky is pretty much the limit here. Path number two, which is incredibly popular, is designing a custom watch face. I mean, this is the user's home screen. It's the first thing they see dozens, if not hundreds of times a day. And with a tool called Watch Face Studio, you can create these beautiful info-packed designs, get this, without writing a single line of code. It's all about your eye for design. Okay, now we need to talk for a moment about the history of the Galaxy Watch platform. See, before Wear OS, the operating system was called Tizen. If you're new to all this, it's just some useful background. But if you're a developer who's been around for a while, this next part is especially for you. We're going to talk about how to bridge that gap. So here's the simple breakdown. Tizen, that's the legacy platform. You can still find support for older apps, but all the new development, all the new tools, the new features, all that energy, it's all happening on Wear OS. The message is loud and clear. Wear OS is the future. But what if you poured your heart and soul into a masterpiece on Tizen? Is all that work just gone? Absolutely not. Don't you worry. Samsung built a bridge specifically so that your amazing work doesn't get left behind. And that bridge is the Galaxy Watch Studio Converter. It's a beautifully simple three-step process. First, you just open your original Tizen project. Next, you run the converter tool, which does all the heavy lifting of mapping old components to new ones. And finally, you just export a brand new project that's fully compatible with Wear OS. It's that easy. Okay, you did it. You've built your awesome app or your stunning watch face. You are on the home stretch. So let's talk about those final, super important steps, how to launch your creation like a pro, and where to turn when you need a little help. You know what they say, first impressions are everything, especially in a crowded app store. That's why Samsung gives you the Play Store Asset Creator. It's basically a simple Photoshop template that helps you create those slick, polished product page images that make your work really stand out from the crowd. And this might be the most important thing to remember through all of this. You are not on this journey alone, not by a long shot. Whether you hit a weird bug or just want to bounce some ideas off of other creators, there is a whole support system just waiting for you. And this support system is seriously robust.
You've got the forums, direct developer support, and then you have amazing tools like the Remote Test Lab. Now, this thing is a game changer. It lets you test your app on actual Galaxy Watch hardware right over the cloud for free. You don't even need to own the device. Plus, there are code labs with step-by-step tutorials. It's a whole toolkit designed to help you succeed.
So there you have it. We've gone over the platform, we've opened up the toolkit, we've bridged the past with the present, and we've mapped out your entire support system. Your digital workshop is officially open. The tools are all laid out on the bench. The only question left is the most exciting one of all. What are you going to create?